Imagine this. You're floating in space, thousands of miles from Earth, and you've been stuck there since June 5th. That's the reality for astronauts Sunita "Suni" Williams and Commander Barry "Butch" Wilmore. They launched on what was supposed to be a quick 8-day mission aboard Boeing's new Starliner spacecraft. But then things took an unexpected turn. Shortly before docking with the ISS, helium leaks and thruster issues arose, leaving their return capsule compromised. This left them stranded on the ISS with no immediate way home, at least not in the Starliner. NASA's just confirmed they won't be coming back until February 2025, with SpaceX stepping in for the rescue plan. But until then, they've got a long road ahead. So how are they holding up? Let's rewind to see how we got here, what they're going through right now, and what's being done to bring them back. Sunita and Barry's journey began with months of intense training, meticulously preparing for their mission aboard Boeing Starliner. The spacecraft, designed to operate autonomously, had already completed 2 uncrewed flights successfully. When they launched on June 5th, everything seemed to be going smoothly. They docked at the ISS, ready to tackle their tasks. But their mission took a drastic turn when helium leaks and issues with the spacecraft's reaction control thrusters emerged. What was supposed to be a routine 8-day mission transformed into a prolonged ordeal, straining both their mental and physical endurance. Instead of wrapping up their mission and returning home, they're now facing the challenges of an extended stay in space. In microgravity, the human body undergoes significant changes. Muscle atrophy, bones lose density, and the cardiovascular system is under stress. They're working out intensely, up to 2 hours a day, to mitigate these effects. Without gravity, their bones lose calcium at a rate that could lead to osteoporosis-like conditions, a problem that's even more concerning when considering future missions to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. But it's not just their bodies that are under pressure. Their minds are too. Imagine being isolated in a confined space for months, with nothing but the distance of machinery and the vast emptiness of space outside. It's a situation that can easily lead to stress, anxiety, and sleep disturbances. Even though mission control is in constant contact, providing support and guidance, the psychological toll of extended spaceflight is significant. Astronauts like Sunita and Barry are among the toughest individuals out there, but space is pushing them to their limits. So, what's the plan to bring them back? NASA, after much deliberation and some heated discussions with Boeing, has decided that the safest course of action is to use a SpaceX Crew Dragon capsule to bring Sunita and Barry home in 2025. Boeing Starliner, despite being a capable spacecraft, will make an uncrewed return to Earth. This decision was not easy. Boeing pushed for a crewed return, but NASA prioritized safety, opting not to take unnecessary risks with human lives. As they wait for their ride home, we have to consider the broader implications of extended space travel. The effects of microgravity on the human body are profound. Over time, as bones thin and muscles weaken, we have to ask, how will this impact future missions, especially if we establish a human presence on the Moon and Mars? If we have children there, raised in low gravity, at what point do they stop being like us? These are the questions that NASA and others are grappling with as they push the boundaries of space exploration. Thankfully, for Sunita and Barry, the technology and planning are in place to ensure their safe return this time. Just imagine being in their shoes, or their spacesuits, I guess. Stranded in space, not sure when or even if you'll make it back to Earth. Every day is a test of endurance, physically and mentally. But despite everything, there's a glimmer of hope that keeps them going, and that's what we're holding on to as well. This time, it looks like they'll make it back safely. But as we keep pushing the boundaries of space exploration, who knows what new challenges are waiting for us out there?